Alright everyone, welcome to this installment of a new Woos video. God, what was that intro? Hey, I had like a really funny idea. I know a lot about One Piece, Miss and Jason do not. How about I tell them some stuff about the series and they have to figure out, okay, is this canon or I'm just pulling shit out of my ass here? I have 21 questions ready and I don't know, can feel good about themselves or something. I don't know. I have no reward planned. Okay, first question. So you guys are aware about like the system of devil fruits that exist in the series?
No.
If you like, okay, let me elaborate on this. They're like,
I know that Luffy's stretchy.
yeah, they're like fruits in this world called devil fruits. There's a bunch of them, but they're also kind of rare. Don't ask me how that's handled. They're grouped in like 3 categories. You have logias that basically let you turn into an element. You have zoans or zones, depending on who you ask. They're pronouncing it differently, which let you turn into an animal. One of my cats is just meowing. And then you have paramecia. No, as far as I know. Was it Zoro? By the way, one of my cats is called Zoro. The other is Luffy. I have like the theory he's just a human turned cat via a cat devil fruit because he eats chicken nuggets and other human foods.
I mean chicken nuggets are just processed fish.
Yeah, but the thing is, the other doesn't. The other doesn't. So
well, then the other one's a picky cat.
whatever. And then you back to the topic at hand. And then you have like paramecia, which are everything that isn't basically a zone or a logia. Now, first question. Oh yeah. Also, you lose the ability to swim if you consume one of these. First question.
That's stupid.
Well, I mean, everything has to have a drawback. First question. There exists a water devil fruit. True or false?
But you just said that you can't swim if you have one.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say there's some loophole bullshit.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, Jason's correct on this one hand. So far there doesn't exist one yet. So far there doesn't exist a water devil fruit yet. Yeah, there was like some but that one isn't canon. There was like in the second movie, the user was able to turn into like a thick liquid. Don't know if you could classify this as water, but so far there doesn't exist a water fruit yet. People have been theorizing that one exists, but so far we haven't seen anything yet. Okay, second question. A country inspired by America has a king that's literally named Hamburger. True or false?
True.
Jason?
Yeah, I'm gonna say true for that one.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah. It's an anime. They have to make fun of America.
Yeah.
Question number 3. There exists a species of furries that have electric powers. Just straight up furries, like anthropomorphical animals that have electrical powers. True or false?
Isn't that just a Pokemon?
Not exactly.
I'm gonna say true.
I'm gonna say false.
That's another true. They're called minks and they live on the back of a giant elephant.
Of course they do.
What the hell?
Okay, question number 4. There's a devil fruit which gives you the ability to turn into a jacket. You just turn into a jacket and people can put you on and you can then basically control their bodies. True or false?
I'm gonna say false.
True.
Miss is correct. There exists a jacket devil fruit and the entire fanbase makes fun of it.
Okay, listen, the fact you said that the fact you say it can control people means like to me meant like, oh, so you know how it works.
Yeah, but that's also kind of stupid because the person kind of you turn to a jacket and you just lie there. You can't move yourself. Somebody has to pick you up and basically put you on themselves. It's a stupid ability. Okay, yeah, but that's a point for Miss.
The fact you said they can control people was enough for me to believe it. If you just stopped that, they turn into a jacket and that's it, I wouldn't have believed it.
Alright, question number 5. Luffy's technique Gear 2nd is inspired by the Super Saiyan transformation. True or false?
What?
False.
False. What? None of those words are in the Bible.
Okay, it's you're correct. It's false. It's inspired by Goku's Kaioken technique. Basically,
That's not a word.
Have you not seen Dragon Ball?
no, she
No.
hasn't.
Okay, next one's gonna be about Dragon Ball.
Basically, this is an ability Luffy uses. He basically increases the blood flow in his body, and it makes his body steam because of that, and he's like a bunch of times faster than in his base form. It's kind of inspired by Kaioken because it also lowers his lifespan. Alright.
I'm not gonna question the logic behind that.
It sounds like some Looney Tunes shit.
Question number 6. The person with the biggest bust size in the series isn't a woman, surprisingly.
I'm gonna say true.
Miss?
Yeah, that sounds believable.
Yeah, it's true. Zoro from the Straw Hats, the swordsman, the guy that my cat's named after. He has bigger chests than like almost all of the female cast. He's that ripped.
That's funny.
Question number 7. The country of Alabasta is inspired by ancient Greece. True or false?
I don't even know what that is, so
False.
I'm gonna say true.
Miss, you said false?
Yeah.
Alright, that point goes to Miss. Alabasta is inspired by Egypt.
Ah,
Uh,
Yeah, I was kinda...
I just said false because it sounded more like Alabama because of the name.
No, it's ancient Egypt. Alright. Question number 8. The City of Water 7 is inspired by Venice. Not Venice Beach, Venice from Italy.
I would have assumed Venice Beach. I would have assumed Venice, Italy.
but why would they have? But why would they have a water city if you can't swim? So I'm gonna say false.
I'm gonna say true. That sounds like something to keep out the devil for people.
It is true. The Water 7, the City of Water, is inspired by Venice. That's a point that goes to Miss. Alright, this is a bit of a wacky one. CBT, you can Google that yourself.
I don't want to.
What is CBT?
It's not cognitional behavior therapy, if that's the first thing.
Don't Google CBT. Do not Google CBT. Just trust me. You don't want to search that up.
It's not that one.
Therapy?
It's not that one.
What is it then?
It's cock and ball torture.
I thought there'd be an acronym for that.
I don't know, but exists. Okay, but yeah, CBT was shown on screen on at least 2 occasions. True or false?
I'm gonna say false because they showed it on 3 occasions.
I'm gonna say true because that's just something Japan would do.
I kind of want to give you both the point because if you count every time somebody got kicked in the nuts, then yeah, but we're actively, this was like the main focus that someone's in pain because they're getting their fucking balls busted. That's 2 occasions, so I'm giving this to you both. Okay.
You see, getting kicked in the balls doesn't sound like torture. That just sounds like an act of aggression.
Yeah, you wanna know, you wanna know both the.
Girl, woman, you wouldn't understand.
You wanna know what happened? Like,
No, I don't want to know what it. I do not want to know.
Okay, fine, fair enough.
Without getting cucked about torture lore, jeez.
Question number 10. One Piece is a very pro-government manga.
I'm gonna say false.
Miss,
Yeah, it's about pirates. Why would it be?
yeah, that was an easy one. That goes to you both. Just kind of seeing if you guys looking out here.
That's like if Pirates of the Caribbean was in support of the British Army.
Number 11. The Rasen Shuriken was the attack Luffy used to finish off Rob Lucci on Enya's lobby. True or false?
I've never seen Naruto, but that sounds like a Naruto move, so I'm gonna say false.
Miss?
I'm gonna say false because of the same reason.
Yeah, the Rasen Shuriken is one of the attacks of Naruto uses. The attack Luffy actually used to finish up Rob Lucci was the Gum Gum Jet Gatling. So that's a point going to you both.
Gum Gum Jet Gatling.
We'll come to that. Yeah, basically, if
That's like something Princess Bubblegum would make. Gum Gallon Gun.
we'll come to that. Number 12. There is an entire arc inspired by horror movies and the main antagonist has a zombie army.
True.
I'm gonna say true as well.
Alright, that's another point going to both. That's the Thriller Bark arc, where, yeah, in fact, there are a lot of inspirations from horror movies, and the antagonist Gecko Moria has a zombie army. Question 13. So far, there exists 2 characters that have powers that manipulate emotions. True or false?
Gats?
True.
True because of Gats.
What do you mean, Gex?
You said Gats.
No, I said so far there exists 2 characters that have powers that manipulate emotions, like how you're feeling.
False because that's not Gats.
What has that to do with Gex? I'm giving that to Jayson. Yeah, in fact, we have 2.
No. Gex failed me.
Yeah, I'm giving that to Jason's because first we have 2. First of all, Miss Golden Week, which, funnily enough, this isn't a devil fruit. This is more of a hypnosis ability. She can like draw colorful markings on people and objects, and this affects the emotions. Like for example, if she puts like a red target on something, you have to target that. If she targets you with like a black mark, you do the opposite of what you've been told, and so on and so forth. And then we have Perona, which just gives you the ability. She can summon small ghosts, and if you get hit by those, you get depressed. And the only one that was able to beat her was Usopp, who already is depressed. Alright, number 14. The Emperor Big Mom has the power to turn into a dragon. True or false?
I'm sorry, Big Mom.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm gonna say true because that sounds hilarious.
I'm saying true because big. So Big Mom would turn into Big Dragon.
You are both wrong. The Emperor that has the ability to turn into a dragon was Kaido. Big Mom has like the ability to manipulate souls and turn inanimate objects to life with that soul energy. The reason people call her Big Mom is because she has like 80 kids.
Oh.
From like different husbands.
What, 80 kids?
I mean,
I can see how she became Big Mom then.
Yeah. Or was it 80? It might be in the 60s. I don't know exactly. Yeah.
I thought you said 80.
I don't know the exact number. So that point goes to none of you. Okay, number 15. For some reason, Triceratops were able to fly like helicopters when they were still around.
I'm gonna say false.
Me too, that sounds more like what is it, the ones with long legs, Stegosaurus?
No, like Triceratops were the ones that
No,
kind of look like Zamazenta.
Now you may forget the dinosaur's name.
Yeah, with,
Aren't Stegosaurus the ones with the long necks?
yeah.
It kind of looks like.
Yeah, that sounds like something they would do with that logic.
You're both
Oh,
wrong.
yeah.
You're both wrong. This is for
How
some
do
reason
they fly?
by rotating that fucking shield around their head around like a fucking helicopter blade.
Are you serious?
What?
Yes, I am
That's so
serious.
stupid.
This is the thing that happens with the guy that has like a Triceratops devil fruit, and he's like, oh yeah, no, they were used. This isn't the thing I came up with. They were able to do that.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
Those who paid attention will find this one easy. Number 16. Luffy's attacks are named after US states.
False.
True.
Jayson, I just told you earlier what the move was to Luffy used to finish off Rob Lucci, and it didn't mention any US state.
Oh wait.
And
This
you
is
did
also
something All Might and Deku does.
Yeah, that's the inspiration. I when I wrote
This
this,
is like the only time where I had an advantage.
yeah, I mean, I wrote this with Miss in mind. You were like an afterthought of this. Yeah, no, it's funnily enough, Luffy's attacks are kind of named after weapons. He has like Gum pistol, axe, bazooka, and yeah, the jet from Jet Gatling is like a thing he adds onto the attacks to signify, oh yeah, these are way faster now. Sanji's attacks are mostly named after food and mostly after types of meat and or ways to prepare it. True or false?
True.
False? Who?
Sanji, the cook of the Straw Hats.
Oh, cook. Yeah, true.
Alright, that's both going both, yeah.
Actually, she said false first, so,
I mean, she didn't hear it correctly, so I'll...
okay.
yeah. Alright, number 18. Nami the Navigator of the Straw Hats. If you remember correctly, Miss, that's the one I listed during the Smash Up Pass as my
I don't
wife.
remember any of those characters.
What? Go back and watch the Smash Up Pass. It's the one I put. It's the one that I put as my wife.
Oh, is it redhead?
Yeah.
Redhead girl?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Nami has a weather-based devil fruit. True or false?
False.
Yeah, no, false.
Yeah, you're both
Because-
correct. She doesn't have one. She has like a Climatact. It's like a staff she can turn into like 3 pieces that has the ability to manipulate weather. But she does herself does not have a devil fruit. All right.
I was thinking like because they can't touch water, why would you want an ability that can control weather, which includes rain?
Yeah, I mean there is one. There is a specific one devil fruit user that actually loses all his powers if he comes in contact with one drop of water. With the rest of them, it's if they are submerged to a certain degree. But the user of the sand fruit, Sir Crocodile, if he gets hit by a single drop of water, he can't use his fucking powers.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
I just realized something. You said they can't touch water, but they're pirates. How is that gonna work out? They're just gonna like their boat's gonna like tip over and then they're gonna die.
Yeah, that's
They're
why
gonna-
that's
they're
why
gonna
half the
get
crew.
hit by a tidal wave.
Yeah, that's why half the crew doesn't have any devil fruit, so they can fish out the people that can't swim. Okay, yeah, that's about point going to both of y'all. Okay, number 19, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned this as an offhand comment towards Miss once. Whilst Jinbei wasn't drunk in the Fishman drunk driving clip, canonically he can drink the most out of the crew.
False.
True.
That's another point for Miss. Jinbei canonically can handle the most amount of alcohol.
Yeah, that probably wasn't very fair.
Yeah. Like I said, I had this in mind without. I didn't have Jason in mind for this. Okay, this is this is a last minute addition. It came to me while I was cooking. Cola can be used as a fuel source.
Cola?
Cola, like you can fuel your car with Coke.
True. Just sounds like something that they would do.
Miss, your answer?
I'm trying to think of the reason that would work. Like, they just have so many bottles of the cola around that they just run out of fuel and they just say, fuck it, let's just use cola. Yeah, true.
You're both correct. Especially like Frankie, the cyborg and shipwright of the Straw Hats. He runs on cola. The ship also runs on cola. Cola is a fuel source. No, we do not know why this is possible. It just works. It just works. Alright.
Thank you, Todd Howard.
Thank you, Todd Howard. Last question. You're missing out by not watching One Piece. True or false?
Yeah, false.
Miss?
I said false.
Well, you're both wrong. That answer is true.
Well, actually, I
was
say
my
we both
Pirates
get a
of
point for
the
that.
Caribbean.
No,
Yeah.
you're not getting a point for that.
Okay, dollar points.
Okay, let me tally
blame
up.
Why-
Jason
why
has
the heck is
12
that thing
points and Miss has 15.
Oh wow, I got destroyed.
I thought I was doing worse.
No, you. I mean, you kind of had the advantage that this was kind of directly catered at you, more or less.
Yeah, fair. Or I guess with one of the questions, that was like completely unfair. For
Yeah,
Jason.
yeah. The fishman drunk driving.
Yeah.
At least I tried. I got a few questions right that missed it.
But yeah, that was this.
That was fun.
Yeah. We should do this one with Dragon Ball related stuff so we can see.
Oh,
if
I would love to. I know literally every single detail
I don't
of
know
Dragon
anything
Ball.